everybody, this is Hitchgull Black here, and welcome back to the Skulls General Reviews, episode 48. Let's begin the Skulls General Reviews, episode 48, by taking a look at the presentation of the Doctor Who book that I'm going to be reviewing today, which is Time Hunter, Kitsune. So without further ado, let us begin this review. So for the presentation of this Doctor Who book, we have Time Hunter, the sharpshooter logo, with this sort of nice sort of wooden effect of the hardback edition, which reminds me a bit of a chopping board. Actually, I would say if you were to use this as a sort of chopping board for vegetables or something, I would say it would work quite nicely, which I won't because I don't do that with books. Then for the spine we have Kitsune, John Paul Catton, Telos, and then as you saw on the back it's just blank red. What I really like about the Telos deluxes in general, or the Telos sort of hardbacks of the novellas like this, is that they sort of feel like a hardback book without the dust jacket on them in a way, and I quite like the sort of novelty of that with the Time Hunter and novellas and the Doctor Who novellas. I just love the novelty of that. But anyways, for the interior of this Doctor Who book, we have just a few blank red pages at the start. Time Hunter, Kitsune, John Paul Catton, limited signed and numbered edition. This is number 26 out of 150. John Paul Catton, John Paul Catton's autograph with John Paul Catton in print at the bottom there. Then there we have Time Hunter, Kitsune. Time Hunter, Kitsune by John Paul Catton. Then there we have various copyright guff. Then the sort of factual part, or sort of what Time Hunter is all about, which is very important when going into the Time Hunter books. You sort of need to pretty much know this off by heart to get what the Time Hunter books are sort of on about. Then there we've got dedication, and then there we've got the start of this Telos novella. This is a 91 page long novella spread across 11 chapters and 3 prologues. Then for the back of this Doctor Who book, we have a bit about the author, John Paul Catton, who funnily enough works in Tokyo, which is where this book is set mainly, which is quite interesting. And then there we've got acknowledgements already available from the Time Hunter range of books. Coming soon from the Time Hunter range of Severed Man, which I'm going to be reviewing soon. Time Hunter film, Deimos Rising. And then there we've got advertisement for other horror fantasy books published by Telos, TV film guides, Hank Johnson books, all of which recently went out of print on the Telos site. Also what recently went out of print recently on the Telos site is the paperback editions of Time Hunter, The Albino's Dancer and The Sideways Door, making that 3 out of print Time Hunter paperbacks, Child of Time, Albino's Dancer and Sideways Door. And then there we've got a bit about the Telos publishing sort of industry, or company I guess you would say. And then for the back of this Doctor Who book we just have more blank red pages, and then the inbuilt fabric bookmark built into this novella deluxe. With the presentation of this Doctor Who book out of the way, with what is the general consensus and my own personal thoughts and opinions on Time Hunter, Kitsune. As for the general consensus of this Time Hunter adventure, it has an average rating of 3.29 out of 5 on Goodreads, with generally positive reviews all around, with the most common rating being a 3 out of 5. Do I agree or disagree with their general consensus? Let us find out. Time Hunter, as you probably know, is a book series I've been covering for a while now on my channel, and I'm fairly close to reaching the end of reviewing them. Yeah, I'm all I need to do now is review Deus Revolt's Echoes, Severed Man and Echoes are going to happen soon, but after that all I need to review is Peculiar Lives, Deus Revolt and The Child of Time. The Child of Time, of which I actually do not have, unfortunately. But yeah, that's beside the point. And for the sake of reviewing as many of them as I possibly can, I decided to come back to this one for a second time for this review. Second time round, I felt that I have grown to like this more, unlike The Tunnel at the End of the Light, which was the complete flip side. Now solidifying a definitive rating for this book. Before I did this review, I had only read this book once, and as I alluded to in my upcoming Severed Man review, there were 2 Time Hunter Telos novellas that I could not have a definitive rating for because I just simply didn't know what to rate them. So I needed rereads on those books to firmly solidify ratings on them, those 2 of which being Kitsune and The Sideways Door. Harking back to some of my older reviews like Falls of Shadow, with quite a weird metaphor. If you were to blend A. furries, B. religion, C. the paranormal, D. the recent 2017 cinematic of Ghost in the Shell, and E. Japanese folklore together, you'll get Kitsune. This is a sprawling, vast novella that does a good job of packing its 91 pages with attention-grabbing material, taking us from Kyoto, Thailand to Tokyo, Japan. That along the way gives us some lavish mysteries about the freaky god character that can summon itself into many different forms, which leads to some quite captivating and horrifying scenes within the book, such as some murders that happen in the book, and some pretty interesting prologues, namely 2 of the prologues out of the 3 that there are. And overall, I would say this is easily one of the Telos novellas that I've recently read that has the most gravitas to it. Again, like with most Time Hunter reviews, unfortunately, it's nothing outstanding, but a very good book nonetheless.